thou art moved, thou runst away.
The talk of that has Sir Movies to say. I'll take the wall of any man or maid of Montague.
Oh, that shows thee a weak slave. For the weakest goes to the wall.
True, therefore women being the weaker vessels are ever thrust to the wall. Therefore I will push Montague's men away from the wall and thrust their maids to the wall.
The quarrels between our masters and us, their men.
Tis all one. I will show myself a tyrant. When I fought with the men, I will be cruel with the maids and cut off their heads.
The heads of the maids?
Aye, the heads of the maids, or their maiden heads. Take it in what sense thou wilt.
He must take it in sense to feel it.
They shall feel. Why, I'm able to stand. And 'tis known I am a pretty piece of flesh.
Draw thy tool. Here comes from the house of the Montagues.
My naked weapon is out. Poor, I will back thee.
How should I back and run?
Fear me not.
Oh, Mary, I fear thee.
Let us take the law on our side and let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by and let them take it as they list.
Nay, I will bite my thumb at them, which is disgrace to them if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I bite my thumb, sir.
But do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
It's a law on our side if I say aye.
No.
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir. But I bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel?
Sir.
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
But if you do, I am for you. I serve a good as man as you.
No better.
Well, sir.
Better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Yes, better.
You lie.
Drop, you be men. Gregory, remember thy clutching blow.
Put up your sword! You don't know what you do! Hey, stop! Hold it! Please, follow! Romeo!
What? Art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Return, Benvolio, let's drawn thy death.
I do but keep the peace! Put up thy sword, or manage you to part these men with me!
What? Drawn and talk of peace. I hate the words I repel. Oh, Montague, and thee. And empty coward. Look, still the voice is strike.
Beat them down!
But the voice is still the Montague. The fool that is still again.
Will they not hear? What? How? You men, you beasts, that quench the fire of your pernicious rage with purple fountains issuing from your veins. On pain of torture, from those bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground. And hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word, by thee, old Capulet, and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, shall go along with me, and Montague, come you this afternoon, to old Freetown, our common judgment place. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart!
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him this day? Right glad am I he was not at this time.
Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east, troubled mind drave me to walk abroad, where underneath the grove of sycamore that westward rooted from the city side, so early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made. He was ware of me, and stole into the cover of the wood.
Many a
a morning having there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning dew, adding to clouds more clouds with his deep sighs. Black and portentous must this humor prove, and less good counsel may the cause remove.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know it nor can learn of him.
Have you importuned him by any means?
Both by myself and many other friends. Could we but learn from whence his sorrows go, he would as willingly give cure as no.
See where he comes, so please you step aside. I'll know his grievance will be much denied.
I would thou wert so happy by thy stay to hear true shrift. Come back, let's away.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But you struck 9.
Ay me, sad hours seem long. Was that my father that went hence so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love.
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love so gentle as you should be so tyrannous and rough and through.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still should without eyes see pathways to his will. Come on, where shall we dine? What fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. Here's much to do with hate, and more with love. This love feel I that feel no love in this. Dost thou not laugh?
No, cuz I rather weep.
Good-hearted, what?
At thy good heart's oppression.
Why, such is love's transgression. Oh, what is it else? Madness most discreet. Preserving gall, the choking sweet. Farewell, my cousin.
Soft, I will go along. You leave me so, you do me wrong.
Cuz, I've lost myself. I am not here. This is not Romeo. He is some other man.
Tell me in sadness, who is that you love?
What shall I groan and tell thee?
Groom, I know who. But sadly, tell me who.
Bid a sick man in sadness make his will. A word ill-urged to one that is so ill. In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I ain't so near what I suppose you love.
A right good mark, man. And she is fair, I love.
Right fair mark, fair cud, as soon as hit.
Well, in that hit, you miss. She not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She hath Dian's wit.
Be moved by me. Forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes. Examine other beauties.
Tis the way. To call hers exquisite. In question more, these happy masks that kiss fair ladies' brows, being black, put us in mind they hide the fair. He that is struck and blind cannot forget the precious treasure of his eyesight lost. Show me a mistress that is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve but as a note where I may read who passed that passing fair? Canst not teach me to forget. Farewell, my cuss.
I'll pay that doctrine, or else die his dead.
Most of you is bound as well as I in penalty alike. And 'tis not hard, I think, for men so old as we to keep the peace. Of honorable reckoning are you both, and pity 'tis you've lived at odds so long. But now, sir, what say you to my suit? Say, Lord, what I did say before. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her right to be a bride. Younger than she, our happy mother's maid. Too soon marred are those so early made. The earth has buried all my hopes but she. She is the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris. Get her heart. My will to her consent is but a talk. And she agreed, within her scope of choice lies my consent and fair according voice. This night I hold an old and custom feast, whereto I have invited many a guest such as I love. And you, among the store, one more, most welcome, makes my number more. At my poor house, look to behold this night, earth's treading stars that make dark heaven light. Such comfort as the lusty young men feel when well-apparelled April on the heel of limpid winter treads. Even such delights shall you inherit this night at my house. But come, go with me. Peter! Trudge about through fair Verona. Find these persons out whose names are written there, and to them say, my house and welcome on their pleasure stay.
Find them out whose names are written here. I'm sent to find those persons whose names are here written, and can never find what names the writing person has here written. I must learn it.
One fire burns out, another's burning. One pain is lessened with another's anguish. But turn, Kitty, and behold my backward turning. One desperate grief cures with another's language. Take thou some new infection to thy eye. The rank poison, the old down. Your plantain leaf is excellent for that. For what, I pray thee?
You broken shin.
Romeo! Art thou mad?
No, not mad, but bound more than a madman is. Shut up in a prison, kept without my food, whipped, tormented, and... Oh, goddamn good fellow.
Goddamn good dear. And pray, sir, can you read?
Mine own fortune and my misery.
Perhaps you have learned that without book. But I pray you, can you read anything you see?
Aye, if I know the letters and the language.
What do you say honestly?
Rest you merry. Stay, fellow. I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughter, County Anselm, and his beauteous sisters, the lady widow of Vitruvio, Signor Placentio and his lovely nieces, Mercutio, and his brother Valentine. Mine uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters, my fair niece, Rosaline. Livia, Signor Valencio, and his cousin Tybalt, Lucio, and the lively Helen. Fair assembly, whither should they come?
To sup?
Whither to supper?
To our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
Indeed. I should have asked you that before.
Now I will tell you without asking. My master is a great rich Capulet. And if you be not to the house of Montagues, come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
At this same ancient feast of Capulet sups the fair Rosaline whom thou so lovest.
Aye.
Go thither, and with unattainted eye, compare her face with some that I shall show, and I shall make thee think thy swan a crow.
I'll go along. No such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of mine own.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
By my maidenhead, 12 years old, I called her forth. What, lad? What, the lady bird?
Oh, God, God, dear.
Where is this girl? What, Juliet?
Oh no, who calls?
Your mother.
Madam, I am here. What is your will?
This is the matter.
Nurse.
Give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered thee. Thou shalt hear our counsel. Thou knowest my daughter's of a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age until the hour.
She's not 14.
I lay 14 of my teeth, as though to my teen be spoken I have but 4. She's not 14. How long will it be till Lammastide?
A fortnight and odd days.
Well, you know, Rod, of all days in the year come Lammas Eve and too good for me. But as I said, come let us even tonight, shall she be 14? That she shall. Mary, I remember it well. It is since the earthquake now, 11 years. And she was weaned of all days of the year upon that day. For I had put wormwood on my dove, sitting in the sun under the dove house wall. My lord and you were then in Mantua. They had to bear a brain. And as I said, when it did taste the wormwood on the nipple of my dog and felt it bitter, pretty to see it. And fall out with the dog. Shake, quoth the dove house wall. No need, I trow, to bid me trudge. And since that time, it is 11 years. And it could stand alone. Nay, by Holy Rood, it could walk and waddle all about. For only the day before, she broke her brow. Oh, and my husband, merry man was he, God be with his soul, took up the child. Dost thou fall on thy face? Thou wilt fall backwards when thou hast more wit. Wilt thou not do? And the pretty wretch it stinted and said, aye. You see how a jest can come about? If I lived to be 1,000, I never would forget it. The pretty left eye, says my husband, stinted and said,
Aye, enough of this. I pray thee, hold thy peace.
Yes, madam, but I cannot help but laugh to think that he should leave crying and say aye, for it had upon its brow a bump as big as a young cockerel's stone, and it was a powerless knock, and it cried bitterly. Aye, says my husband, fall'st on thy face. Thou wilt fall backward when thou come to age, wilt thou not, Jewel? And it stinted and said, aye.
And didst thou too? I pray thee, nurse, say aye.
Peace, I have done. God mark thee to his grace. Thou'st the prettiest babe that e'er I nursed, and I should live to see thee married.
Mary!
My
That, Mary, is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands thy disposition to be married?
It is an honor I dream not of.
an honor. Now, if I had not been thine only nurse, I would say thou hadst supped wisdom from thy teeth.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made already mothers. By my count, I was a mother much upon these years that you are now a maid. Thus then, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
Oh, a man, young lady! He's such a man as all the world. Why, he's a man of wax.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris' face, and find delight there with beauty's pen. Examine every married lineament, and see how one another lends content. And what obscured in this fair volume lies, find written in the margin of his eyes. This precious book of love, an unbound lover, to beautify if only lacks a cover. And so shall you share all that he doth possess by having him, making yourself no less.
Lesser? No, bigger. Women grow by men.
Speak briefly. Can you like a Paris love?
I'll look to like, if looking liking won't. But no more deep will I indart mine eye than your consent give strength to make it flow.
Madam, the guests are come. Supper served up. You called. My young lady asked for. The nurse cursed in the pantry. And
Well done, Romeo. Well, Perry.
Give me a torch. I'm not for this ambling. Being much heavier, I will bear the lot.
Nay, gentle Romeo! We must have you dead.
No time. Believe me, you have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so sticks me to the ground. I cannot move.
Oh, dear Romeo, you are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above the common bound.
I am too sore and pierced with his shaft.
There.
Under love's heavy burden do I sing.
I sink it. Should you burden love? Oh, too great oppression for a tender thing.
Oh, is love a tender thing? Nay, it is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like a
If
thorn.
love be rough with you, be rough with love. Hi! Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down. Give me a case to put my visage in. Ha! A visor. For a visor! And what care I what curious eye doth quote deformities? Here on the beetle brow shall blush for me.
Come, not an enter, no sooner in, every man betake him to his leg.
Hey, we mean well in going to this mask, but 'tis no way to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight. So did I. Well, what was yours? Dreamers often lie. In bed asleep, while they who dream things true.
I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She's the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no larger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a team of little atomies, athwart men's noses as they lie asleep. A wagon spokes, made of long spinner's legs. The cover, the wings of grasshoppers, her traces, all the smallest spiders' web, her collars of the moonshine's watery beams, a whip of cricket's bone, the lash of film, a wagoner, a small, grey-coated gnat. Not half so big as a round little worm, brim from the lazy finger of a maid. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, made by the joiner squirrel, or the old grub. Time out of mind, the fairy's coachmaker. And in this state, she gallops night by night through lovers' brains. And then they dream of love. Or courtiers' knees that dream on curtsies straight, or lawyers' fingers that straight dream on fees, or ladies' lips that straight on kisses dream, which oft the angry man with blisters plagues, because their breaths with sweetmeats painted on. Sometimes she gallops over a courtier's nose, and then dreams him, of smelling out a suit. Sometimes comes she with a tied pig's tail, tickling a parson's nose as he lies asleep. Sometimes she driveth over a soldier's neck. Then dreams he of cutting for his throat, of breeches, ambuscados, Spanish blades, of helms, by once untangled, much misfortune beholds. This is the hag, when maids lie on their back, that presses them and runs them first to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is she, who in the dark of night has all the peace.
Talks of nothing.
Oh, 'tis true. I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin of substance as the air, and more inconstant than the wind, who woos even now the frozen bosom of the north, and being angered, puffs away from thence, turning his face to the dew-drop south. This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Aye, supper is done. We shall come too late. Aye.
For my mind misgives some consequence, yet hanging in the stars, shall bitterly begin his fearful date with this night's revels. Let he that hath the steerage of my course direct my sail. On, lusty gentlemen!
Strike drum!
Away!
Where's Cockpen that he helps not to take away? He shift the trencher. He scrape the trencher.
When good manners lie all in one or two man hands, and they are on watch too, 'tis a foul thing.
Look now. Clear away the joint stools. Remove the court cupboard. Look to the plate. And save me a piece of marchpane. And as thou lovest me, let the porter let in Susan Grindstone and Nell.
Nell?
Anthony! Hardpan!
Oh, aye. Boys!
Ready. You're looked for and called for, asked for and sought for in the great chamber.
Well, we cannot be here and nurse Sue. Jesus, the wristwatch, and the longer liquor, take all.
Welcome, gentlemen, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Ladies, put your toes on the place with corals. We'll have a done with you. My goodness. Which of you all will now Welcome, gentlemen, welcome. I have seen the day that I have worn a visor, and that I could tell whispering tale in a fair lady's ear, such as would please. Tis gone, tis gone, tis gone. You are welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians, play. Aho! Aho! Give room and foot it, girls. Pour light your nails, and turn the tables up, and quench the fire. The room is grown too hot. This unlooked for sport comes well. Nay, sit. You and I are past our dancing days. How long has it been, tell me? Since last yourself and I were in a mask.
By Our Lady, 15 years.
No, 'tis not so much, 'tis not so much. 'Tis since the nuptial of Central. Some come Pentecost as quickly as it will, some 12 or 13 years, and then we mask.
'Tis more, 'tis more. His son is elder, sir. His son is 30.
Will you tell me that? His son was but a ward 2 years ago.
What lady's that which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight?
I know not, sir.
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. This doth a rich jewel in an Ethiopian. Beauty far too rich for you, for earth too dear. Did my heart love till now? For saw true beauty till this night. This by his voice should be a Montague. Fetch me my rapier, boy. What, dares this slave come hither, covered with an antique face, and leer and scorn at our solemnity? Now by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
How now, kinsman, wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe, a villain. This is hither come in spite to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo is?
Aye, 'tis that villain, Romeo.
Oh, content thee, gentle cuz, leave him alone. He bears him like a portly gentleman, and to say truth, Verona brags of him to be a virtuous and a well-governed youth. I would not for the wealth of all this town, here in my house, do him disparagement. Therefore be patient. Take no note of him. It is my will, the which, if thou respect, show a fair presence and put off these frowns and ill-beseeming semblance for a priest.
Oh, it fits when such a villain is our guest. I'll not endure him.
He shall be endured. What? Goodman boy, I say he shall. Go to. Am I the master here? Are you? Go to. Now you'll not endure him. God shall mend my soul. You'll make a mutiny among my guests.
Uncle, 'tis a shame.
Oh, go to, go to. You are a saucy boy. It's so indeed. This trick shall chance to scathe you. Oh, I know what. You must contrary me. I've married this time. Well said, my heart. Well said. Well said. You are a peacock's go. Be quiet. Quiet. Make you quiet. For shame, what? Cheerily, my heart.
I will withdraw. But this intrusion shall, now seeming sweet, convert to bitter gall. If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle sin is this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much. Which mannerly devotion shows in this? For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm with holy palms.
Not saints' lips, holy palmers do.
I, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
And dear saint, let lips do what hands do. Pray. Grant thou as faith turn to despair.
The saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Move not, while my prayers effect I take. Thus from my lips, by thine, my sins purge.
And of my lips, the sin that they have done.
Sin from my lips, O trespass sweetly urged. Be my sin again.
Will you kiss by the book?
Your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother? What is her mother?
Mary Baptist. Her mother is the lady of the house, and a good lady and a kind lady and a virgin. I nursed her daughter, little Cockney daughter, and I tell you, he that can lay hold of her shall have the chief.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear account, my life is my foe's death.
Away, be gone, the sport is at the best.
I saw here.
Nay, prepare not to be gone, gentlemen. We have a trifling, foolish banquet toward. Is it so? Ah, why then I thank you all, good gentlemen. I thank you, honest gentlemen. Good night. More torches here. Come on, let's go to bed. I, by my fame, wax late. Out to my rest. Good night.
Come hither, nurse. Come here. What is yon gentleman?
The son and heir of old Iberia.
What's he? Is thou going out the door?
matched his lamb fair. Now Romeo is beloved and loves again, like bewitched by the charm of love. But to his foe suppose he must complain, and she steals love's sweet faith from the fearful woe. He may not have access to breathe the vows that lovers used to swear, and she is much in love, her means much less
Romeo!
to meet her new beloved anywhere. But passion lends them power time means to meet, tempering extremities with extreme sweet.
Romeo! Romeo!
Where the cows, Romeo?
Romeo!
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 Can I go forward? My heart is here. Turn back, Dollar. Find that center out.
Romeo! Gentle cousin! Romeo!
He is wise, and on my life hath stolen him home to bed.
He ran this way and left this orchard wall, cold with Mercutio.
No, nay, I'll conjure to Romeo!
Romeo!
You must, madman! Passion? Lover! Now appear thou in the likeness of a sigh. Oh. Cry but, ah me, pronounce but love and love. I hear it not. He stirreth, he moveth not. The ape is dead. Oh, and I must conjure him. I conjure thee by Rosaline's bright eyes, by her high forehead, her scarlet lip, by her refined foot, her straight leg, her quivering thigh, and the domain that's there adjacent lie, that in thy likeness thou appears to us.
Thou wilt anger.
Oh, this could not anger him. Thou could anger him to raise a spirit of some strange nature in his mistress's circle, letting it there stand till she had laid it and conjured it down. Now that was some spite. But my invocation is fair and honest, and in his mistress' name I conjure only but to raise up him.
Come! He hath hid himself among these trees to be consorted with the humorous night.
Romeo!
Blind is his love. Best he sits the dark.
No, if love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. Oh, now will he sit under a medlar tree and wish his mistress were that kind of house. As all maids call medlars when they laugh alone. Romeo! Oh, that she were! Oh, that she were! And open, etc. Thou art pair! Romeo! Good night! Oh, I'll to my truckle bed. Oh, this field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we go?
Go then. For 'tis in vain to seek him here that means not to be found.
And an old hair horn, and an old hair horn. Very good make in length. On the head of the door is too much for the is already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. This is my lady. Oh, this is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there? They in her head. The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars as daylight doth a lamp. Her eye, oh, her eye through the airy region would stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Me.
She speaks. Speak again, bright angel. Thou art as glorious to this night being o'er my head as is a winged messenger of heaven.
Oh, Romeo. Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. For if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though, and not a Montague. What Montague? Nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. In a name. That which we call a rose, by any other word, would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo cold, retain that dear perfection which he doth owe without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word! Oh. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus be screened, and night so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name? I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo? A Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I approach these walls. The stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do, that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. Thou love me. Let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death corrode wanting of thy life.
By whose direction dost thou out this place?
My love, he lent me counsel, and I lent him arms.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on thy face, else would a maiden blush bebate my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain and I would I have spoke. But farewell, compliment. Dost thou love me? Why no, thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. At lovers' perjuries they say Jove laughs. Oh, gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, now be faithfully. Or, if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay. So thou wilt forward, but else not for the world.
Lady, yonder blessed moon I vow. It tips with silver all these fruit tree
Swear
tops.
not by the moon, the constant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise barren.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
My heart's dear love.
Well, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I've no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too sudden, too unadvised, too like the lightning that to cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Sweet, good night.
Oh, if thou leave me so unsatisfied.
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
In exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it. Yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it thee again. Oh, I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Oh, anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little, I'll come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night. I am afeard that being in night, all this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words. Oh, oh, dear Romeo. Oh, then good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send word to me tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee. Where and what time thou wilt perform the rite. And all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world. Oh, anon I come. Oh, but I do beseech thee, if thou mean'st not well. Anon I come. Cease thy suit, and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse to want thy life. Love goes toward love as schoolboys from their books. Oh, but love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Romeo? Romeo! Oh, for a falconer's voice! Romeo!
Oh, 'tis my soul that calls upon my name. Oh, how silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by night, like sweet sweetest music to attending ears.
Romeo!
My sweet.
And what o'clock shall I send to thee tomorrow?
By the hour of 9.
I shall not fail till 20 years till then. Oh, I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stay till I remember it.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay. To have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone. Good night. Good night.
Oh.
Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Oh, would I were sleep and peace. So sweet to rest. Hence why to my ghostly father's cell is help to crave. Oh, and my dear have to tell.
The gray-eyed morn smiles on the frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light. And fleckled darkness like a drunkard reels from forged day's path and tightens fiery wheels. Now, ere the sun advance his burning eye, the day to cheer, the night's dank dew to dry, I must upfill this osier cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juiced flowers. The earth, that's nature's mother, is her tomb. But what is her burying grave? That is her womb. And from her womb, children of divers kind we suckling on her natural bosom find. Many for many virtues, excellent, none but for some, and yet all different. Eh? Within the infant rind of this weak flower, poison hath residence, and medicine power. For this, being smelt with that part cheers each part, being tasted, slays all senses with the heart. Two such opposed kings encamp them still in man, as well as herbs, grace and rude will. And where the worser is predominant, full soon the canker death eats up that plant.
Good morrow, Father!
Benedicite! What early tongue so sweet solicitously! Young son, it argues a distempered head so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Care keeps his watch in every old man's eye, and where care lodges, sleep will never lie. But where unbruised youth, with unstuffed brain, doth couch his limbs, there golden sleep should reign. Therefore thy earliness doth me assure thou art uproused with some distemperature. Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
That last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin, wast thou with Rosaline?
Was Rosaline my ghostly father? No. I have forgot that name, and that name's woe.
That's my good son. But where hast thou been there?
I'll tell thee ere thou ask it me again. I have been feasting with mine enemy, where on a sudden one has wounded me, that's by me wounded. Both our remedies within thy help and holy physic lies. I bear no hatred, blessed man. Below my intercession, Likewise steads my foe.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy thrift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on hers, so hers is set on mine. And say what thou must combine by holy marriage. Where and when and how we met, we wooed, made exchange of vow. I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis! What a change is here! Is Rosaline, whom thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Hey, Sue Maria, what a deal of brine hath washed thy sallow cheeks for Rosaline? Not thou changed?
I.
Pronounce this sentence, then. Women may fall where there's no strength in men.
Thou chidest me oft for loving Rosaline.
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
And badst me bury love.
Not in a grave to lay one in, another out to have.
I pray thee, chide me not. She whom I love now, hath grace for grace, and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Oh, she knew well thy love did read by rote and could not spell. But come, young waverer, come go with me. In one respect I'll thy assistant be.
Oh, you!
For this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household of rancor to pure love.
Let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow they stumble that run past.
Swear.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his fathers, I spoke to this man.
By that same pale, hard-hearted wench, that Rosaline, torments him so he will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman of old Capulet, has sent a letter to his father's house.
Ah, challenge on my life.
And Romeo will answer it.
Nay, any man that can write may answer a letter.
Nay, he shall answer the letter's master. How he dared, being dead.
Alas, poor Romeo. He is already dead. Stabbed. When the white wench's black eye shot through the ear with a love song by the very pin of his heart. Cleft with the blind boy's butt shaft. What, and he is a man to encounter Tybalt.
Why, what is Tybalt?
Oh, more than prince of cats, I can tell you. Oh, he is the courageous captain of compliments.
Aye.
When he fights as you sing Prince song, keeps time, distance, and proportion, rests me his minimum rest. 1, 2, and the third in your bosom. Aye, the very butcher of the silk button. A duelist. Ah, a duelist. A gentleman of the very first house, of the first and second cause. Ha! An immortal passado. The punto reverso. The head! Talks of these antic lisping, affecting fantasticos, these new tuners of accent. Oh, by Jesus, very good play. Oh, a very tall man. Oh, very good. Oh, oh, is not this a little bit of a big grandsire that we should be thus afflicted with these strange blinds, these fashion mongers, these, oh, pardon our knees, that stand so much on the new form, they cannot sit at ease on the old bench. Oh, they're bonds, oh, they're bones. There, Romeo, without his robe like a dried herring.
Here comes Romeo!
Flesh, flesh, how art thou fishified? Oh, Romeo! Bonjour! Juliet.
Most courteous exposition.
Nay, good Romeo, I'm in the very pink of courtesy.
Oh, pink!
Aye?
For flower.
Right.
Why then is mine? Well, flower.
Sure, wit! Aye, brother, in this jest. Till thou hast worn out thy pump, and the single sword is worn, the jest may remain after the wedding.
So they sing. Single soul just slowly singing about a single man.
Good thing, Romeo, my wit's fate.
Switching spurs.
Aye.
Aye. Switching spurs or I'll cry a match.
Hey, if our wits run wild goose chase, I am done. For thou hast more of the wild goose, one of thy wits, that I am sure I have in my whole five. Oh, was I with you there for the goose?
Thou wast never there for anything when thou wast not there for a goose.
I shall bite thee by the ear for that.
Oh, nay, good goose, fight not.
Which is a very bitter sweetie. It is a most sharp sauce. No, Romeo! No!
Is it not well served? True, a sweet goose.
Here's a wit of Cheverel that stretches from an inch narrow to an ell broad.
And I stretch it out for that word broad, which added to the goose, proves you to be far and wide a broad goose.
They come, cousin.
Hey, my now, is not this better than groaning for love? Now art thou social. Now art thou Romeo. Now art thou what thou art, by art as well as by nature. For this dribbling love is but a great miniature that runs long down like a bottle in a Thou desirest me to stop at my tail against the hair.
Wouldst thou like tail?
Oh, thou art deceived. I would have made it short, for I was come to the whole depth of my tantrum, and meant to be to occupy the argument no longer.
Oh, here's goodly gear.
Oh, a sail, a sail.
A leg, two, a shirt, and a smock. My fan, Peter.
And to hide her face, Peter, for the fan is the fairer face.
Sorry, gentlemen, God you good morrow.
Oh, God, ye good dead, fair gentlewoman.
Oh, is it good day?
Oh, 'tis no less, I tell you, for the bawdy hand of the dial is now upon the prick of the
One gentlewoman that God hath made for himself to mar.
That is well said. For himself to harm. I beg your gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I can tell you. But young Romeo will be older when you have found him than he was when you first sought him. I am the youngest of that name for the fault of a worse.
Very well.
Oh, what is the worst? Well, oh, very well, took your face. Wisely. Wisely.
Pray you, gentlemen, if you be he, I desire some confidence with you.
Oh!
Invite him to some supper.
A boy!
to your father's. We'll to dinner thither.
I will follow you.
Oh, farewell, ancient lady. Farewell. Farewell. Farewell, ancient lady.
Use her. What was this saucy merchant who was so full of
One gentle nurse that loves to hear himself talk, and will speak more in a minute than he will stand to in a month.
Didn't he say that he may speak? I'll take him down when he were lustier than he is. I am here to touch that. And if I cannot, I'll find those who shall. And thou must stand and suffer any knave to use me at his pleasure. Here.
I saw no knave use you at his pleasure. If I had, my weapon should have been out, I warrant you. I dare stand and draw as soon as any other man. If I see occasion in a good quarrel, and the law on my side.
Now, oh God, I'm so vexed that every part about me quivers. Spare me! I pray you, sir, a word with you. As I told you, my young lady bid me inquire you out. What she bid me say, I will keep to myself. Only let me tell you this. If you were to lead her into a fool's paradise, as they say, it were a very gross kind of behavior, as they say. For the gentlewoman is young, and therefore, if you were to deal double with her, Mary, it would be an ill thing to offer to any gentlewoman and very weak dealing.
Oh, no, gentle nurse, commend me to thy lady. I protest unto thee that my heart...
Good heart. Faith, and I will tell her. Oh, Lord, she will be a joyful woman.
What wilt thou tell her? Nurse, thou dost not mark me.
I will tell her, sir, that you protest, which, as I take it, is a gentlemanlike offer.
Oh, did her devise some means to come to shrift this afternoon? There, at Friar Lawrence cell, shall she be shrived and married.
Oh!
Here's for thy pains.
Oh, no.
Oh, go too.
No,
I say you
not
shall.
Well, God bless you. This afternoon. Well, she shall be there.
Oh, and nurse, within this hour, my man will be with thee behind the abbey wall, and will bring you cords made like a tackled stair, which to the high top gallant of my joy must be my convoy in the secret night.
Oh, God bless you.
Farewell, be trusty. Commend me to thy lady. Farewell. I'll quit thy pains.
Oh, hearty.
Sayest thou, my gentle nurse?
Is your man trusty? Is your man secret? Have you ne'er heard say, two may keep counsel, putting one away?
I warrant thee, my man's as true as steel.
Well, God bless you. My mistress is the sweetest lady. Lord, when she was a little grating thing. Oh, and there is one nobleman in town, one Paris, who fain would lay knife aboard. But she, good soul, she would easily see a toad, a very toad at sea. I anger her sometimes. I tell her Paris is the proper man. Oh, but I warrant when I do, she looks as pale as any clout in the parcel world.
Oh, that's good.
Do not Rosemary and Romeo both begin with a letter?
Hi, nurse, what of that? Both with an R.
Oh, Martha. The dog's name. Is for the dog. No, I know.
And she had the prettiest sententious of it, of you and Rosemary. It would do you good to hear.
Commend me to thy lady.
1,000 times. Peter? Peter? Before and apace.
Anon.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. That's not so. Oh, she is lame. Love's heralds should be thoughts, which 10 times faster glide than the sun's beams, driving back shadows over lowering hills. Oh, therefore do nimble Indian doves draw love, and therefore had the wind-swift Cupid wings. Now is the sun on the highmost hill of this day's journey. From 9 till 12 is 3 long hours, yet she is not come. Oh, oh God, she comes! Oh, honey nurse! Oh, what news? Hast thou met with him? Sent Peter away?
Oh, Peter, stay at the gate.
Now, good sweet nurse! Oh, Lord, why look'st thou sad? Though news be sad, yet tell them merrily. If good, thou shamest the music of sweet news by playing it to me with so sour a face.
Oh, I am weary. Give me leave a while. Why, how my bones ache. Oh, but the jaunt of my head.
I would thou had my bones and I thy news. Oh, nay, I pray thee, nurse, speak. Speak, good nurse.
Yes, what haste? Can you not wait a while? Can you not see that I'm out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? The excuse thou dost use in this delay is longer than the tale thou dost excuse. Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that.
Well, you have made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man. Romeo? No, not he. Though his face be better than any man, and his leg excels all men, and for a hand and a foot and a body, already not to be spoke on. They are past compare. Is not the flower of courtesy. I warrant him as gentle as a lamb. Well, go thy ways, servant. So God. What, have you dined at home?
No, no, but all this did I know before. What says he of our marriage? What of that?
How my head aches. Oh, what a head have I. It beats as it would break in 20 pieces. Oh, no, my back. On the other side. To the side. Oh, beshrew your heart for sending me about to catch my death with jauncing up and down.
Nay, I am sorry thou art not well. Sweet, sweet nurse, what says my love?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a kind, and a virtuous, and a handsome, I warrant you, virtuous. Where is your mother?
Where is my mother? Why, she is within. Where should she be? Well, how oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman, where's your mother?
What lady dear are you so hot? Mary, come on, my child. Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward do your messages yourself.
You're such a coil. Come, what says Romeo?
Have you got leave
I must another way to fetch a ladder, by the which your love must climb a bird's nest soon at night. I am the toil and drudge in your delight, but you shall bear the burden soon and night. Go, out to dinner. Hie you to the cell.
Hie to high fortune. Honest nurse, farewell.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, which after hours with sorrow chide us not. Amen.
Amen. Amen. But come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words, and love devouring death do what he dare. It is enough that I may but call her mine.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumphs die, like fire and powder, which as they kiss, consume. Ah, look, sir, here comes the lady, also light of foot will ne'er wear out the everlasting flint.
Good even to my ghostly confessor.
Romeo shall thank thee, daughter Forrestal.
As much to him, else is his thanks too much.
Ah, Juliet, if the measure of thy joy be heaped like mine, and if thy skill be more to blazon it, then sweeten with thy breath this neighbor air, and unfold the imagined happiness that both receive in either by this dear encounter.
They are but beggars that can count their worth. For my true love is run to such excess that I cannot sum up half my wealth.
Come, go with me, and we will make short work. For by your leaves you shall not stay alone, till Holy Church incorporate two in one.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot. Capulets abroad, if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl.
For now these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
And thou art like one of these fellows. When he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword upon the table and says, God send me no need of thee. And by the operation of the second cup, draws him on the drawer, when indeed there is no need.
Am I like such a
Ah, come, thou art as hot a jack in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
And what too?
Nay, and there were two such we should have none shortly, for they would kill the other. Thou, when thou wilt quarrel with a man that hath a hair more or a hair less in his beard than thou hast, why, thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason but because thou hast hazel eyes. Now, what eye, but such an eye, would spy out such a quarrel? Why, thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat, and yet thy head hath been beaten as addle as an egg for quarreling. Why, thou hast quarreled with a man for coughing in the street because he hath wakened thy dog that hath lain asleep in the sun, and thou wilt tutor me in quarreling?
By my head, here come the Capulets.
Oh, by my heel, I care not.
Follow me close, I shall speak to them. Gentlemen, good down a word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us. Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, and you shall give me occasion.
Oh, could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort? What dost thou make us minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us. Look to hear nothing but discords. Here is my fiddlestick. Here's that shall be. Zoom!
We talk here in the public haunt of men, either withdrawn to some private place, or reason coldly of grievances, or else
Peace be with you. Here comes my man.
Ah, marry, but I'll be hanged if you wear your livery. Marry, go before to the field. He'll be your worship. In that sense, may call him man.
Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better name than this. Thou art a villain. Tybalt, the reason I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain have I none. Therefore farewell. I see thou knowest me not. Boy, this shall not excuse the injury that thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw. I do protest. I never injured thee, but loved thee better than thou canst devise. And so, good Capulet, whose name I tender as dearly as mine own. Be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Alistair Carter carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Nothing, good king of cats, but one of thy 9 lives. That I mean to make bold withal, and as you shall use me hereafter, dry beat the rest of the eat. Will you pluck your sword out of his pilcher by the ears? Oh, make haste, lest mine be about your ears ere it be out.
I am for you. Gentlemen, Mercutio, put thy rapier up. Drop it, Romeo.
Come, sir.
Drop my sword,
Your
drop!
passado!
Be not fooled, Mercutio.
Benvolio, beat down their weapons!
Mercutio! Romeo!
Tybalt,
Aye.
Mercutio! The prince hath expressed
Tybalt!
Beat his weapon! On a street.
On! Mercutio! Well, Mercutio!
It's yours. Gentlemen, for shame!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
On, Mercutio, the day must be thine.
Now! Mercutio, Tybalt!
The day was thine, Mercutio. Tybalt!
church door. That is enough. Will serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave. Plague of both your houses. Zoons, a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat to scratch a man to death, or a braggart, a rogue, a villain that fights by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came in between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Oh, good Benvolio, take me to some house or I shall faint. A plague of both your houses. Once there tapeworms meat of me. I have it. And soundly too. Your houses.
What? Oh, Romeo! Oh, Romeo! Oh, great Mercutio is dead!
Oh, Juliet! Thy beauty has made me effeminate, and in thy temper, softened valor's steel of this day's black fate on more days doth depend. This but begins the woes, others must end.
Oh, here comes the furious Tybalt back again!
Shall I, in triumph and Mercutio slain? Away to heaven, respective lenity. Fire-eyed fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt! Take the villain back again that like thou gavest me. For Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, waiting for thine to keep in heaven. Either thou or I or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that did consort him, you shall with him hence.
We shall determine that day, Romeo.
Mercutio's breast, who all his heart turns deadly point to point, and with a martial scorn with one hand beats cold death aside, and with the other sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud, hold, friends, friends, part, and swifter than his tongue, his agile arm beats down their fatal points and twixt them rushes. Underneath whose arm, an envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio. And then Tybalt fled, but by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge. Oh, and to it they go like lightning, for ere I could draw to part them was the stout Tybalt slain. And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth. Oh, let Benvolio die.
He is a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. I beg for justice, friends, which thou must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio, who now the price of his dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, Prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes, but with the law should end. The life of Tybalt.
For that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your hate's proceedings. My blood for your rude brawls doth lie a-bleeding. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses. Nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses, therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when he's found, that hour is his last. Bear hence this body, and attend our will. Mercy but murders, pardoning